opted to sleep through the construction. In a few months, they'll wake up to a perfect replica of their former homes, detailed down to every chip in their countertops, every scuff upon their sickle-scaled floors, right on down to the creak of the bone boards beneath. Matris says they have forgotten that we are nomads and that it is for the best. It is better for them to focus their efforts on infusing the economy and advancing technology than worrying over the droll trivialities of beastwork. Beastwork. The promise of seeing our new beast before the excavation work begins thrills me to my core. I don't know why anyone would opt to sleep this time away when they could be witnessing the workers sinking their siphons into the first artery. I'd practically begged Matris to be woken early, but she insisted that this was a delicate time for her, and she didn't need the distraction of family as critical decisions were being made. I hope I'm not too late. I hurry, pulling my body through the incision that I now realize is too narrow for my hips. I twist, trying to finesse my way through. My feet find purchase on the familiar ripple of my Bapa's abdomen and the indistinguishable arm crook of one of my mother's. The delicate seam tears, running jagged this way and that. I ignore the pit in my stomach. It is still early. Maybe it will heal in time. Maybe I can bribe the accountancy guards to look the other way instead of tattling to Matris. Psst, Seska, comes a voice from inside the hold. Adala's voice for sure, but I don't see her. Where are you? I whisper. Here, Adala says. She peeks out from a stack of deflated pods and smiles at me, her hands and face already darkened by the beast's blue-green ichor. I clench up, my stomach raw and sore with disappointment. I've missed the first letting. She shrugs. You slept 2 days too long. Adala looks around the cargo hold. She approaches along the wall, slipping in and out of shadows until she's upon me. She frowns at the seam rip and the steady burble of sleep balm wasting over the edges. Then, with a beast worker's strength and grace, she hoists me up and out of the pod, like my bones are made from mad vapors. Why didn't you wake me? I ask Adala. This beast has spirit. Your matris called all hands to steady it. But it'll last us 14 years. The Senate agrees already, and you know how often they agree. Great, I grumble. That's 2 extra years I have to wait to see the next first letting. Don't be mad. Adala pulls a stiff roll of fabric from her pack, the iridescent blue of a beast worker's suit. The natural creases of beast hide still run through it. She hands it to me, and I slip out of my nakedness and into my disguise. We've got 2 hours before we need to get this back, and you back. Lash counters are on edge. My amas say they've never seen them so flighty, especially during excavation. I bite my lip. Adala's amas, may the ancestors soothe their sweet little hearts, are older than anyone I know and have been through 7 beast cycles. 2 of her amas had begun their courtship as teens, but didn't take on their 3rd until they were well past their childbearing years. They bucked convention, and some had even dared to call them a couple, though they fervently denied it, claiming they were just taking their time searching for the exact right woman. They were every bit as sharp as they were eccentric, though, and if the amas say something is amiss, then something is amiss. Don't pout, says Adala, tugging me forth. I've got something even more exciting to show you. She offers me her rebreather, but I push it away. The air is still thin, but they're boiling ichor as we speak, filling the beast's insides with breathable atmosphere and all the sense of home. I'll be fine. What is it? I ask, pressing my hand in hers, and in an instant, I've forgotten all about the late wake-up call. Are we going to the gills? Seska, are you crazy? Do you know what your matris would do to me if she found out I'd gotten you gaffed on mad vapors? She'd have it out on my hide, and my mother's would be sure to tear up any pieces she overlooked. This is way better anyway. Adala reaches into her work.